Hey, to Rob Lolly with Lolly Artistry. Today we're going to pick up where we left off on rebuilding this rivet forge. Um, where we left off, we got her all wire wheel cleaned up, everything torn down, looked over everything, and doing some research, I found out that there is no clinker breaker in here. It's just a piece of steel that goes over the hole in the top in here that can be replaced if it ever burns out. So that's just a piece of steel that we will manufacture probably with plasma cutter, cut out a whole bunch of little holes in it, drill press done, and then bolted in place. But everything else is all set. This is welded up and everything like that. We still gotta figure out how to attach these legs together at the bottom so they can't spread apart. I went to the hardware store and got a bunch of the nuts and bolts to assemble this thing. So we're going to kind of start assembling and see how things go and fit, and then we'll once we're all said and done, we got everything working the way it should. We'll paint her up, make her look nice, and get her out there for sale for everybody who wants it. Um, and I think I'm pretty glad that I saved some of these square bolts and stuff because I might need it on the blower. I do have a spare blower. I'll bring that out when we get ready for that part. So on that note, let's start putting this thing together and see where we land. So maybe we'll get you in here on the bench. You guys can look over while I'm doing it, and then yeah, we'll kind of speed through all that because I mean it's nuts and bolts, but it's part of the process. So okay, I'll get everything all set up, get you set up on the bench, and we'll be back. Okay, as you can see, we've got that plate. Just use like a 1/4 inch plate of steel. Bunch of holes drilled in it where the tweeter comes up through. We built a new handle. Still got to adjust the fan so it doesn't clink in there, but everything else is ready to go. I'm going to use some stovepipe to go up and in, then a connector rubber piece here so it can all connect. Pretty much this is ready to go. We got to figure out our leg braces yet down here, but I think we're pretty ready for paint as far as this goes, and the tweer and all that. Like I said, I've already painted this, did the markers on the other side so it came out all nice. It's gonna be a real nice forge for somebody, you know, somebody who's just starting out, or even somebody who's looking for a forge. You know, they might run propane, but they might want to use coal for, you know, like, I don't know, an exhibit or something. So we'll go ahead and get this all painted up, black, get the metal chips and stuff out of here, and then we'll be on to getting the braces on the bottom and putting it all together, and then I think we're done. So let's get to it. And there you go, folks. It's all up and together. We'll go over. It's been painted. Like I said, I'm using the paint from a barbecuer. This is all going to get refractory. Everything else, excuse me. Down here, I used an old wheelbarrow, wooden wheelbarrow wheel. The wood would have been on the inside of it. Wooden spoke. It was all destroyed. It wasn't any good. The only thing that was left was this. So I thought, why not incorporate this little piece into this piece? Clean out. Everything works smooth the way it should. Closed up. We welded this one little back leg back here, and that's why we added this to reinforce everything. Very stable. Blower has been painted, cleaned, everything like that. Got a new handle built for it, and you can see a lot of air coming up out of there. You can add a lot, or you can go slow if you only want like a light fire for bending steel. If you want to get it real good and hot to forge, you just crank until she's good and hot. We got the fan all straightened out, so no more clinkety clanks. It's good to go. And that's pretty much it. That's going to be it for this episode on this rebuild. And yeah, I hope you liked it. It will be up for sale. I'm not asking a lot for it, you know, like $250, $300. Get somebody started into it. I've got $50 into it, so I'm really not making a lot of money. It will be up on Marketplace, so there you go. Like, follow, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one, guys. All right, bye.